are you a Greek expert? Are you like up to speed on this massive distraction that we have?
What a human crisis. What a shame. What a tragedy.
The human crisis.
So important to point that out. Yeah.
And the depression of it and the idea of humanitarian aid. And part of that is the financial system that needs to be imputed. Take us to the U.S. banks who want to do an international projection, and the people in Washington, to a person across both parties, say, no, 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 Jamie Dimon, you can't help Romania, you can't help Greece.
Right.
How does that fit into 2016?
Well, you know, to some extent, you know, these banks their business is taking on risk. They manage risk. So in some ways, this, we hope, is par for the course for them, that they should be looking at these events, because there are always going to be events like this around the world. And they manage for them and plan for them. Again, but it doesn't get away from the human crisis of these individuals who don't have food on the shelves of their grocery store.
It's something that we have to watch. When we talk about it, it's something we have to watch carefully, because diplomats in Brussels stumbling into each other, that's funny. But the real consequences of what's going on is not at all funny. This idea from Wolfgang Schäuble this morning saying, really, we should handle Greece the way we handle Argentina. They should be managed by the Paris group. If they want a haircut, they can have it, but they have to have it the way other emerging economies get it. Is that the right approach?
Well, you know, it is an approach. But think about these young people. Think about the unemployment rate over there. Think about these individuals who haven't worked for years and years and who don't have then a culture of working and the lessons that they are learning overall. So, you know, I think, you know, we're headed towards a conclusion, it feels like. Fine conclusion. The banks have had plenty of time to get prepared for it, but you don't want to step away from the human crisis.
Within this, in the backdrop, and of course, Barry Eichengreen to join us here in a bit for the hour. We'll dovetail your finance with Professor Eichengreen's command of international economics. I've got to go to Goldman Sachs coming out in this hour and the state of your Wall Street. Is this cost-cutting different when you had the knife in your hands? I'm serious.
Well, you know, it's been going on for a long time.
We forget it. Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, you were knee-deep in this.
It's been years that it's been going on. If you look at this quarter for the banks, you know, guys, if you can't earn your cost of capital this quarter, I think it's hard to earn your cost of capital. Because, yes, could interest rates be better? Sure, interest rates could be better. But credit overall isn't getting any better than this. And so as we sort of telescope back and look at the banks and say, you know, this, I wouldn't take this as sort of a normal quarter or a poor quarter. This should be a good quarter, and it should give us a view as to what these institutions look like when they have a good quarter. It's hard to get better than this.
You're too modest about your past as a security analyst, which goes to the value of asset management. Lawrence Fink knows that at BlackRock. Blackstone out with Ernie Schwartzman knows this as well. Is asset management the new core banking?
Well, I mean, look, you've seen it in Morgan Stanley. James Gorman took the bet to move into the wealth management business, bought the business I used to run, Smith Barney.
Are you on speaking terms with Mr. Gorman? I need some gossip this morning. Please.
Well, let's do that in the commercial, okay?
Okay.
But it was a move that was sort of viewed as, you know, it's not a macho move, right? But these are the wealth management business, asset management business. They're very good businesses. Now, we should talk about growth and the growth potential in wealth and asset management overall as the population ages. But they're much better from a shareholder perspective in terms of lower volatility and good results.
They're a nice overview of what we're going to accomplish in the hour. Sallie Krawcheck with us.